Welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can share your plans. So let's say you have all your plans made and you're collaborating with another teacher on PlanBook, or if they don't have a PlanBook account that you can share these lesson plans with. For them to edit and things, they're going to need to have a PlanBook account. But for you to just share them so they can just view them, you can do that very simple too, without them having an account. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my all things all things PlanBook, and to do my lesson, that's my go-to tab. So I'm going to click go to, and I'm going to go to sharing options right here. So I'm finished with everything. I've set it up. It takes time to set your PlanBook up. It really does. There's a lot of work on the front end, but it saves you a ton of time on the back end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click sharing options right here. So I'm going to click share. I want to share these with other teachers. So let's say I have a substitute come in. I have view substitutes. I can go in and I can see the status of all those. I don't have any substitutes on here because our substitutes don't have access to it, but I can download the link to this and email it to the substitute if they have an email account. Let's say it's a long-term sub or something like that. I can do that. Most of the time, if I have a long-term sub, I give them my login information so they can log in and they can see it. It's just more simple that way to me. But you can send it to them so they can download the link. You can also email it to them, and you can also delete substitute profiles. I can go in and I can view students. So, hey, my key for my students is May 3rd. If they type that in and they want to go in and they want to see certain things, then the students can see it. If I want to collaborate with teachers, now this is more than one teacher. This is like I send these off to my ELL students teacher, ESOL teacher, to the resource teacher when my special ed students go. I send them off to the OT, to my inclusion teacher. I send this out to all of them. So I just enter a teacher to allow other teachers to import lessons from their PlanBooks. So this is for teachers who have PlanBook. All they need to do is I give them this key. I say, hey, type in May plans, and boom, they can go in and they can see my lesson plans. Now, if I want to collaborate with individual teachers, now this is going to be different. Like if you're middle school, high school, and you have like a remedial algebra, and you have one in here, you have an inclusion teacher, but then AP, you may have a gateway teacher, and then for AP geometry, you may have a gateway. For algebra 2, you may have just a push-in teacher that comes in. Maybe it's a sign language teacher, whatever else. Then you can send these plans to them individually. You can press the plus sign, or you can just click here and press them in. What you do is you can import their lesson plans or files here. I can import their emails, or I just type in their emails here. I can select the class that I want them to see. If this is the inclusion teacher, I want them to see remedial algebra. Done. That is the only one. They have no sense in seeing AP algebra and AP geometry. They don't have any students in there. However, I may want to send this to the gateway teacher. I can assign her later. Now, I want her to be able to see every single section of my lesson plans, and I want her to be able to view and edit everything because we're working on this collaboratively. So if she wants to go in and she wants to add things on groups, or hey, her individual students are working on this, she can do that. Then once I do that and I've got her email in there, I click save permissions, and now she has permission to do it. If I want to add a gateway teacher in there, I do the same thing, except the classes I want her to see is I want her to see the AP classes. I want her to be able to view and edit everything. I just drop in her email address here, click save submissions. It sends it off to her, and you're done. You're starting to collaborate. So that's a really good way to share and collaborate your lesson plans on PlanBook. It's a really good tool. I encourage you to use it. Check out my videos on PlanBook, but I hope this helps you out. Thanks.